Hello everyone and welcome to episode 36 of the WMMA 5 1FC Safe here on the channel as we have, you can see the finances have went a little crazy. What has happened is I kind of wanted to emulate the .com burst of that bubble that happened. Usually I want to say it was before 2000, but I like the idea of it being within kind of the next millennium in that kind of the spring, like around March, or have it be then here in this kind of alt timeline. And because we, as far as Mark Cuban invested in broadcast.com and wanted to make, obviously he used that, selling that to form the Mavs. And, here we have using that to help us out a whole lot to build one. Now that we're a low-level national company, it's like, well, let's emulate this, the bubble bursting. So, as far as it's, nobody wants to advertise, nobody wants to kind of live stream. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's falling. Everything's going belly up. So basically, he just is like, all right, we're going to sell the assets. We're going to make sure we can try and keep as much as we can. So what we have done now, because we've also, now we're going to be on pay-per-view for the first time. We are going to be on In Demand and Shaw, which Shaw is extremely tiny in Canada, as far as probably not going to be great for us. But In Demand, at least, is small in America. But we're still going to use broadcast.com elsewhere. But they're just going to be on medium. We might bring them down to small to kind of replicate more of him downsizing broadcast.com, because it's like tiny in Australia, tiny in Asia, maybe just tiny everywhere else. That would probably make the most sense. But that's where we're at right now as far as from why the finances are the way they are. We have, in fact, formed the super heavyweight division. It is going to be 246 and up. That way the heavyweight division is now 245 and it's 206. I will say this though, the middleweight title, you see it is at 196. That is because we have a super fight in our main event, as we're going to be seeing Ken Shamrock going down to 196. That is extremely small for him, but he has fought at, I want to say it was it the Chemo? Actually, it might have been the first Tito fight. He was 201 pounds, which is kind of crazy. But there has been a fight where he weighed in at that. Obviously, around this time, he had returned in real life to MMA, and he fought at 220, which was for Pride. He fought at Zuka, then he fought, I want to say Don Fry was a little later on. Might have been Don Fry next, but I could have sworn he fought somebody else, then fought Don Fry. But he would fight around that weight, and then once he went back to the UFC, obviously that's when he fought mainly at 205. But to have this super fight, figured why not bump up the weight just for this one fight to at least kind of meet him in the middle. As far as if he's fighting at cruiserweight, if he was fighting at 205, and remember that Bustamante was fighting at 190. Let's kind of meet in the middle. Probably should have done it at 200 pounds, but I felt like 195 was a nice common ground a little bit. But we made it at 196. That way, Ken can weigh in at 196. That way, he's a pound over, but it's still within the parameters of getting a title fight is the idea there. But yeah, that's as far as trying to think what else. Yeah, we also, so this is going to be basically the idea of the tournament is to have 4 5-minute rounds. That way it's instead of 4-10. That way to give the big boys a chance to not gas themselves out. We're probably going to have, as far as 4 matches, or 4 fights, as far as Carreno and Simi Schultz is going to be the first fight. And Heath Herring and Mark Kerr are already set. We just got to find opponents for them. So yeah, that's just kind of what the plan is. It's going to be here at the One Explosive event. And then probably, I don't know if it's going to be a one-night tournament or if we're going to wait a little bit. But the idea is to have, at the final countdown, be the one we crown our super heavyweight champion. But yeah, that's as far as wanted to kind of go over that. We have signed back some people. We have signed back Yuki Kondo, mainly because he's now the best middleweight in the world, which is kind of crazy. He's been fighting just local shows. He did fight for IVC, but it wasn't that great. Obviously, here in one, he had a pretty tough start. He only had one win. It was against Paul Herrera, who lost everybody. Hard to believe now that he has won 5 in a row. He's looking pretty good right now. He is going to fight Mastori Suda at the next show in May in Manhattan. Then we also have signed back Marco Ruas and Volkan, which I'm very happy Volkan's back, though he has had a pretty rough go of it. He just got knocked out by Dangerous Dave Benito in 32 seconds, at Pride 11. He hasn't had a bad fight, though, in a hot minute. He lost to TK in the rematch. He also got finished in the first round by strikes, and he also lost to Randy Couture as well. 3 fights in, once a year. Not a great sign for somebody that's also 38 right now, but I feel like he's a great actual heavyweight guy. He could probably fight a cruiserweight if we really wanted to push him, but I figure this would be the best case for him. And Marco Ruas, who actually is going to fight probably a cruiserweight. He's going to be 6'1". He's coming off a loss to Volkan. He also lost to Boss Root, and he's lost 4 of his last 5. I mean, it has not gone well. He did beat Valentine over Reem, and we'll see how he does in probably his last 2 fights for us, probably, if I had to guess. He's probably going to fight maybe once, twice more, and then that'll probably be it for him. Who knows, though? He is only 39. You never know with those kind of bigger guys. They can kind of fight for a hot minute. But yes, we should have a pretty good show, though, on our hands for this April in Atlanta. Now, I will say this. Because I made the super heavyweight division, the heavyweight fights are technically now going to be under catch weight rules. Like Kazuki Fujita's coming in at 260. That's a big motherfucker. Even though he's only 6 feet tall, he's probably not going to be a super heavyweight. He should probably fight a little lighter than that. He should probably fight around 245 like Mark Coleman is. But that motherfucker did not care. He said, I'm coming in at 260 as a mean fighting machine. What a demon. But Mario Bustamante and Ken Shamrock, wow, he actually came in at 191. Very impressive. I did not expect him to make that weight. It should have been at 196, but it is. He made it the actual 190 weight, so that's kind of crazy. You can't even call it really a super middleweight fight now. It's just the middleweight title fight. We'll see if Ken can get. I mean, that's crazy though. He made 191 because we made that fight probably 2-3 weeks into the, or not even. About 2-3 weeks ago. It's a lot of weight to cut because he walked around about 225. It's a lot of weight to shed, but he did it. Good on him. Don Fry and Alexei Oleinik is the co-main. This would have been a traditional heavyweight bout because of, 245 being that weight limit. We'll see how that plays out, the Don Fry and Alexei Oleinik. Don Fry's been, obviously been a terror in this save, and we'll see if he can get it done against Alexei Oleinik. Welterweight fights on the opener in the second fight on the card. Carlos Dutton and Cristiano Marciello is our second fight and our first fight. Tetsuji Kato and Matt Hughes, obviously in the Pride FC save. Tetsuji Kato would always beat Matt Hughes. He just would always find a way to get either an armbar from the bottom. He would get his shit rocked for the entirety of the fight. And then if he just took one moment to grab an arm from the bottom and he capitalize on it and get the submission victory, we'll see if we can get it done tonight just like that. But for the analytical side of things, Merle Bustamante is the favorite at -210. Ken Shamrock, though, 17-2-1. Merle Bustamante, 19-3. They've only had 1 loss in ONE FC. Now, they have fought once before. So Pancrase 16, the main event back in 1996. And Shamrock won by decision. Of course, that was a 1-round, 15-minute fight. We'll see how it goes with 4 10-minute rounds. As Don Fry and Alexei Oleinik. Don Fry is the slight favorite, and that's actually kind of close. But yeah, Don Fry, all of his fights have been 1. He's 6-2. Alexei Oleinik 6-3, but he's 4-3 in ONE FC. He is coming off a winning streak. He's beaten Carlos Barreto and Paul Varlins. Obviously, he had a tough go of it there after he beat Heath Herring. Had to fight Barnett, Randleman, Mark Kerr, Pete Williams. I mean, there's not a bad... When you get to the top of the heavyweight division, you're really fighting some very, very good guys. Very, very good guys. And he kind of ran into that, unfortunately, for him. But Alexei Oleinik is also, these guys are both going to be heavyweights, no super heavyweights here. Weight-wise, it makes a lot of sense for him. So we'll see, and again with Barnett too. So what we're going to do, I forgot to talk about this. So Barnett is going to take on the winner of the super heavyweight tournament. Whoever wins that tournament will have a unification title fight, basically, where Barnett will move up to super heavyweight. The heavyweight title will be vacated. It will probably be decided. There's a fight coming up. I believe it is Kevin Randleman and Heath Herring. I could be wrong. Oh, no, it's not Heath Herring. Heath Herring's now super heavyweight. It's Mark, or not, it's Kevin Randleman and somebody. I'm forgetting who it is. But whoever wins in that fight will fight the winner of probably, I don't want to put Volkan in the position where he might fight for the belt, but he kind of didn't lose it. It would make a lot of sense to put him in like a fight like that. So maybe him and somebody else, and the winners of those two fights will fight for the belt, for the vacated now heavyweight title. But that's just kind of the plan. I forgot about that part of it. But Carlos Newton, Cristiano Marciello, again, a crazy run that Carlos Newton had when he became welterweight champion. Even though he, immediately, once he stopped fighting Juan Braga, he had to fight Matt Hughes, lost that one, and then he lost, doing us a favor by fighting Mario Bustamante on relatively short notice in Florida. Took a couple of months off, came back, fought Dean Thomas, which Dean Thomas moving up to welterweight to do us a favor. And, of course, Carlos Newton looked really good in that fight. And Marciello is a pretty good grappler, but I don't know if he's going to have what it takes to take on somebody. I mean, he's beaten John Alessio, he's beaten Dennis Hallman, but he also went the distance with Matt Hughes. It's hard to tell. I think they're really similar in style, similar age, too. Just a little bit more fight experience as Carlos Newton have. I might give him the edge. We'll see. Tetsuya Kato and Matt Hughes. Tetsuya Kato won in his debut. Matt Hughes, of course, his one loss has come at a very, very tough time when he fought Matt Serra. But Dennis Hallman beat him at Shudo 47. Kind of crazy. So, but he won, rather, in his debut. He beat Chris Lytle back in January. So, pretty quick turnaround for Tetsuya Kato. Taking on Matt Hughes, who again, just came off a loss to Matt Serra after becoming the welterweight champion. He beat everybody else before that, pretty handedly too. Obviously, he finished Juan Braga. He went to distance with Dennis Hallman, beat Carlos Newton, beat Cristiano Marciello. Kind of crazy to think Tetsuya Kato lost to the guy who he beat, and he actually finished. So, MMA Math would definitely side with Matt Hughes on this one. We'll see if we can get it done. Probably shouldn't have opened the fight card. Probably should have been swapped with Newton and Marciello. I just feel like that's going to be the better fight. Then Mark Coleman and Kazuchika Fujita. The last time we're going to see a guy give up at least 20-some pounds, 25 pounds in this case, here with Mark Coleman and Kazuchika Fujita making his debut. He is the favorite in this fight. And, of course, Kazuchika Fujita, Ironhead. He's a tough guy to put away. Huge size for a guy that's only 6 feet tall. He's a fucking unit in there. And he's got a tough time, though, against Mark Coleman. I'm surprised he is the favorite. I would probably go with Mark Coleman in this one. He is coming back for his first fight for us after being in Pride. He only lost one time, was against Boss Rutan. He's looking pretty good. We'll see if we can get it done there in that fight. And for Melvin Manhoef, we skipped over Mark Hughes and Andrei Semenov, a middleweight fight as the White Shark. Andrei Semenov fighting Mark Hughes, 3-1, 2-0. Mark Hughes making his debut, of course, looking to follow in the winning ways of his brother Matt. Semenov, though, is the favorite. He looked pretty good in his last fight against Rich Franklin. He did lose by decision to Eric Paulson. So he was 1-1 last year. His first fight of the new year, the new millennium. We'll see how he does against Mark Hughes, who has had just, I believe, local fights, So we'll see how he does against some actual competition. Not expecting a whole lot from Mark Hughes, but you never know. Melvin Manhoef and Kazushi Sakuraba, though. What a wild one on our hands here. We have a guy that hits like a fucking truck, and Sakuraba just finds a way to win, and is really a crazy grappler in his right, as of course, with the crazy cartwheels and the arm bars and all the crazy shit he did. But Melvin Manhoef lost in his debut. It was against Wale Desmali, so it was wrestler versus grappler. A wrestler versus striker, rather. Jesus. As Sakuraba, of course, is a pretty solid grappler, so you would think he would have a great chance tonight. But he is coming off of a couple of tough losses. He lost to both Hickson and Hoyce, so he was not the Gracie Hunter here in this save. He was on a hell of a run, though. Hadn't had a bad fight until the Hoyce fight, when he got choked out in the second round. But yeah, he's beaten Dan Anderson. He's beaten current cruiserweight champ Jeremy Horn. He's beaten Frank Shamrock. Just a wild little run he's had with some of his wins. But yeah, right now he's right at 3-3. Looking to get above 500 tonight and get the win over Melvin Manoff. And of course, Melvin Manoff's looking to get his first win. And our lightweight fight, to kick off the prelim, it is the debuting Jakeem Hansen taking on Joe Hurley as Hellboy. Jakeem Hansen, of course, very fun lightweight. He is the underdog in this fight, though. Joe Hurley has had a lot of experience. He's fought some very tough guys. He just beat Toby Mata. He debuted against Yves Edwards, went the distance with Yves, lost that fight, but still went the distance with him. He's only had one finish in his career. Maybe that will change tonight. For Jakeem Hansen, he's only had the local fight in Europe. I'm assuming it might have been in Norway. We'll see, though. Obviously from Oslo, Norway. Our first Norwegian fighter on the roster. Adding a first to for us as far as in the roster. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's see what else we got as far as for the analytics side of things. Going through Mario Bustamante. He's looking to make his fourth defense. It would set a new record if successful, of course. They main evented Pancrase 16. Shamrock won by decision. Shamrock has submitted all of his last opponents, and Bustamante has submitted 3 of his last 5 opponents. So got some great submission grapplers. Bustamante has done very well as of late, but Shamrock has the win over him. Steve's backing him, so we got one guy backing him. On the Bloodcast stat picks, we'll see how that one plays out. The Predator, Don Fry, and the Boa Constrictor, Alexi Olenek. Don Fry, of course, significant weight advantage tonight. He's coming in at 245. Got the 15 pounds on him. Alexi Olenek might be in some trouble with that. We'll see if he can overcome it. Don Fry is the favorite, and I would have to agree with him. I think his striking gives him a pretty big advantage. Carlos Newton and Cristiano Marcelo. Carlos Newton will have a significant weight advantage tonight. Carlos Newton is the Bloodcast stat picks favorite, but one backer in Dan on Cristiano Marcelo. Here's a clean sweep filing on the Bloodcast stat picks, and it's Tetsuji Kato and Matt Hughes. I'm not counting out Tetsuji Kato. Not at all. I've seen what this man can do in a different save. Maybe he can have that same success here tonight. It is a different mod, though, so it's not a given that we're going to see that same result. And Ironhead, Kazuchika Fujita, taking on the Hammer, Mark Coleman. And Mark the Hammer Coleman, big return, looking to get a big win. Kazuchika Fujita making his debut, and it is a clear favorite. Just crazy. I just don't see how he's a clear favorite tonight. I'm sure I'll get proven wrong. It's the White Shark, Andrei Simonov taking on Mark Hughes. Simonov, clear favorite. That one I do agree with. Mark Hughes is going to have a tough time tonight. And Sakuraba and Melvin Manoff is ranked 16th. Sakuraba's ranked 6th. So obviously Sakuraba has a chance to be a top 5 middleweight. Just kind of crazy because obviously his biggest wins became a cruiserweight. And we'll see how he does. He had his debut against Royce Gracie at middleweight. Didn't really go his way. Maybe this time around will go his way. Joe Hurley, takes on Hellboy, Jakeem Hansen. Joe Hurley is ranked 4th. Hansen 11th. And, of course, they're making their one debut tonight. Is Jakeem Hansen. He has given up, a lot of fight experience. He's a clear favorite. Joe Hurley, but I want to back Jakeem Hansen just for the sake of him debuting with a big splash, making a big upset win. He is a little taller, so maybe he's got a little bit of a reach advantage. At least one it's not significant enough that they talked about it, but maybe just a 1 or 2 inch more of a reach advantage. Oh, Hansen lands the big left hand. Oh, it lands the left hand rather, but he evades the big right. Did Hurley. There's a left cross. Right hook from Hurley. And Jakeem Hansen's throwing. Caught him with a feint now. 1-2, but Joe Hurley was equal to it. And Jakeem's bringing it. He's not looking like he's going to be intimidated early on. Nice straight right hand. Jab lands. Yeah, Hurley's avoiding the big shots, though. But Jakeem with a 1-2. Left jab, right hand from Hansen. Nice straight right hand. Counter jab, missed it. Looking to come in and strike. Connects to the jab. Hurley avoids the big right. Yeah, he's in trouble. That's a nice right cross. Again, Joaquin Hansen, he's landing more. He's throwing more, obviously. I mean, he has not slowed down. It's been pretty insane. And now he's back into the pocket. There's a nice straight right hand. Now he's starting to slow down. Yeah, it was a matter of time, really. I mean, he's been going after it, and he's still going. There's a nice 1-2, a nice jab and a leg kick. 1-2 again from Hansen. Yeah, Joe Hurley got absolutely fucking clobbered this round. Just an onslaught from the Hellboy, and he 1-2s him here. Goes for a 1-2, but that time it missed. Got kind of with the right hand, though, to end out the round. Obviously, that is all Joaquin Hansen. Just fucking 27 strikes landed. Crazy. Compared to 7. Here we go. And already Hansen coming in, but he gets caught with a right hook that's stuck, though. So nice counter from both men, really. As the jab lands, nothing but air on the big right. Right cross lands. Caught him with a feint now. Oh boy, here comes a counter from Hansen. Went with the big right hand, but missed it. Now Joe Hurley looking for the takedown. Glad he went for something, because so far this has not been his fight. Hansen gets out of it, though. Yeah, he's in trouble. He is in trouble. But Joe Hurley, there we go. He gets the takedown. Lands a couple of punches. Smothering him now. Yeah, just making sure he doesn't get caught with anything from the bottom. Oh, Hurley got pushed away. So let's see. Oh, wow, he's going to allow him to stand back up. That's a very huge mistake, because, yeah, he gets caught with a left hook. Now he's got him in a clinch, but now, yep, back down he goes. So Joe Hurley, I mean, he's got his way of winning tonight, and it's by takedowns. He's going to try and wear him out. Definitely with the second half of this fight, he's the fresher fighter. Might have rope-a-doped him, by the looks of it. I mean, I still would have to give it to Hansen because he's just done more damage, but it's hard not to see that Hurley is really doing great takedowns-wise. Nice right cross. Hurley with a left hand. Oh, left hook. And now, yeah, Hansen looking very tired. Here comes a jab and a right hand. And trying to push him against the ropes. He does so. Another takedown. It's a slick trip, too. Got his back. Oh, boy. Oh, both hooks in. This has got to be it. Well, Joe Hurley hangs on. Or Joaquin Hansen, rather, hangs on. Joe Hurley is looking for the finish. Still can't get it, though, which is insane. Because he got both hooks in. Got a lot of time here. Yeah, pounding away, just trying to get his chance. Yeah, right again. Both hooks in. Still ain't getting the finish. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. That whole third round, he basically had him on his back, both hooks in. Couldn't get the rear naked choke finish. And now our final round, and hell, I would say now Joaquin Hansen's probably going to be in trouble. He landed a lot more, but now, I mean, Hurley, he dominated the third. He did really well in the second. It's not looking too hot. Now he's looking to hit a knee strike here out of the clinch, but Hansen tightens it to avoid that. Now he caught him with a knee inside his own thigh. Oh, wow, Hansen bobbed out of the way. Jab moves in the pocket. Nice right hook from Joaquin Hansen. But again, oh, wow, he actually gets the takedown. There we go. And yeah, let's see what Joaquin can do. Can't pass. Trying to sweep him. Oh, wow, he's got side control. Good shit. And now he's stuck in side control. Looks like looking to transition. Trying to go from side control to mount. Oh, wow, he's got mount. Oh, boy. The gas tank's empty, though. I don't know if he's going to have enough energy to really get something going. But he's rolled over, and now he's got both hooks in. Joaquin Hansen might just finish him here. Nope. Oh, has he got him here? Nope. Damn, he survived. Held on to the end of the round. I mean, that would have been a fun OT fight. I'm assuming, obviously, it's not going to happen now. Wow, they all went for Joe Hurley. That's tough. That one is tough. I know he did land a bit more strikes there because of that second round, really. He did really well in that second round, but in the third round for the ground control, too. But, man, I felt like Joaquin came back. That one definitely would have been a nice OT round. But they all went with Hurley. Pretty brutal. Tough break for Joaquin Hansen, but he looked great, though. For a guy that was a plus 230 underdog, he really had a good shot to win that fight. Just couldn't get it done, unfortunately. So our next bout Melvin Manhoef, Kazushi Sakuraba. Oh boy, yeah, went for the big right-handed Manhoef. If he lands it, oh man, he lands a head kick. Sakuraba, though, wisely, like, fuck that shit. And he's going for a leg lock. Doesn't get it, though, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, and he's just trying to slow him down. The referee's already standing him back up. Sakuraba quickly shoots in. Oh boy! He might have just kneed him into a fucking coma. As, yeah, knocked him out cold with it. Well, that's how you do that, Melvin Manhoef. Jesus Christ. Tough break for Sakuraba to get kneed like that going for a takedown. But a great win, and his first win here for Melvin Manhoef. Here we go, already Mark Hughes. That's going to be, I know that's going to happen a lot. But Simonov comes in with the nice counter. Quick left jab and a solid right hand. As far as Hughes fails to land on that shot, now Simonov trying to wrestle him against the ropes. He does so well. He's out wrestling him already. Not a great sign. And they're already going to separate him. So now Mark with a 1-2. Simonov gets a hold of him now. Trying to muscle him. Tight body control here. Just trying to put some extra weight on him. Mark gets out of it though. Trying to, again, initiate some grappling. Seizing that opportunity. And now, he's backwards up against the ropes. He's got him pinned to the ropes. Yeah, he's in trouble. Full minute passes. Both opponents are looking like they are in a bit of a frenzy now. Left hand, straight right. Good shit here. Connects with the left hand. Mark Hughes, rather. About to say Matt again. Soft target with the jab, connects with the right hand. Nice counter from Simonov, slipping past the right hook with a countering of the left cross. Oh, well, Mark's taking the initiative, though. I don't think it's a good idea. Simonov is definitely the better striker. I think he's the better wrestler. Nice straight right hand, though, from Mark Hughes. But now, again, Simonov gets a hold of him. Got him trapped against the ropes. He's not doing really anything once they grapple up, though, once they're in the ropes. So that's something positive for Mark, but I would say Simonov is still winning this fight. Nice left jab from Mark Hughes, though. He's not going away. Not going away. And there's a 1-2 from Simonov. Quick left, straight right. Both guys are starting to breathe a little heavier now. There's the takedown from Simonov. I went to switch to a butterfly guard, but Simonov stops that from happening. Mark's fighting hard to get back up, and this ref is standing him up very, very quickly. You do love to see that. Off target with the left jab, it's a right cross. 1-2 from Simonov. Missed the big right hand. Here comes a 1-2 that missed. Both shots missed. Not great from Simonov. There we go. He lands a left jab, but he misses the right hand. Mark Hughes, though, off target with his jab, but he lands his big right hook. Simonov, and then, again, grabs him, wearing him down, grappling up against the ropes. Yeah, Christian Markham, I believe, same pronounce that. Markham, maybe. Separating them after a stalemate, and he's doing very, very good about separating them when there's just any type of lull. Nice left hand from Mark. 1-2 from Simonov. Ooh, dodged the right hand. Simonov attacks with a quick left jab, but a big right hand misses. Trying to push him against the ropes. Breathing very hard to Simonov. Now a nice elbow here. He's looking really good. Smothering him. Hit him with an elbow. Lack of progress being made. They separate him. Now his hands are starting to lower a little bit. Right cross. Can't hit it, though. Simonov hits his left cross, though. And both fighters fall into a ragged clinch. Trying to get out of that. And again, this one's starting to get away from him. It's starting to be a bit of a snooze fest. Because I think they're getting too tired to land a big-time shot. Simonov is still landing good on combinations. But I don't think either guy has the energy to finish this fight with a knockout or a submission. Just don't think it's going to happen. We'll see, though. Still got a whole 2 rounds left. And now, kind of with a feint. Too much combination. Simonov avoids both of them, though. Nice counter here. Simonov with a quick left hook. They fall into another clinch. He's got him against the ropes. Simonov gets this takedown. Yeah, I think they're just going to be fighting for takedowns mostly. And the referee's going to stand him right back up again. He does not give a shit. Oh, now we're going to check on a cut of Mark Hughes. Luckily, it's not a fight ender. We're back underway. 1-2. Simonov equal to it. In the pocket. Left jab, nothing but air on the big right. Misses the big left jab, rather, and doesn't connect with the right hand. 1-2 from Simonov. 1-2 from Hughes. Oh boy, nice left hand off the counter. Simonov's counter striking has been pretty solid tonight. There's Mark Hughes the counter. Quick left jab, solid right hand. Great shit there. Minute left. Pushing the fight. Counter jab. Missed it. 1-2 from Hughes. Fails to land. Counter jab misses. They're fighting extremely hard in this one. As left jab can hit the right cross. Left jab. Right hand blocked. Into the third round of our fourth and final round. Simonov comes in, countering the right hand with a right cross. Hughes slipping past the right hook and counters the quick left jab and a solid right hand. They fall into a clinch. Pins him up against the ropes, going low, grabbing a leg. He might take him down here. Yep, drags him down. That's exactly what Simonov needs. He's got side control. Oh, now he's got his back after raining down some punches. This is going to be very, very tough for Mark Hughes to get out of this. Rear naked choke. Again, he defends it, though. We have not seen someone getting flattened out yet, which is insane. Shows you how great everybody is at submission defense now. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be Simonov's fight. But Mark Hughes, he's still going with these counters, trying to land that big-time shot to swing this fight, and he gets the takedown. He's got side control. Holy shit, he might do something here. Oh, I think he's going to run out of time. Yep, sure did. Well, yep, Simonov wins this one. No surprise he had a decent fight. That second round really lulled us. Sweep. But, oh yeah, Militich Fighting Systems. That is where Simonov's training at. And our prelim main event, Mark Coleman, Kazuchika Fujita. And boy, Big John's the referee. So we're going to see these guys get stood up a lot. Which is probably great. Yeah, because both guys are going to be looking to grapple. Oh, Coleman's got a hold of him. Nice takedown. Sweeps him. Oh boy, he's got a mount. Oh my lord. Here he comes with the big time shots. Grounding and pounding. Jesus Christ. And now he's got his back. Holy shit. I mean, he's so fucked. Mark Coleman is not going anywhere. Yeah, but Big John's going to stand him up. Well, shit. But he tired him out, maybe. But Coleman's already clinching up with him. Holy shit. Fujita. He's got a dominant position in the grapple now. Now he's got him against the ropes. Nice elbow here. Knee to the stomach. Holy shit. I think Fujita was fighting very hard there at the end. But again, as far as Big John separates him, and here comes Mark Coleman with another clinch and takedown. Greco-Roman slam. Oh my god. He's pounding away. Jesus. I mean, yeah, Kazuchika Fujita, he's tough as shit. It's going to take a lot to take him out, but my god, I thought that was going to be it. Now he's got a dominant position to grapple. Oh, Fujita went to slam him, but Coleman blocks it. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nice right hook here from Fujita. But Coleman slams him. God damn. As he is just putting on a clinic here. They're going to stand him up, though. I think he's going to get tired, though. The way he's taking him down, the way he's working hard. And that's, I mean, with his gas tank, it's going to be tough to keep that going. But Coleman's smothering away. Now Fujita with his body pushing him. Doesn't let him pull him in close to be smothered. Big John again stands him up. Fujita, jab, right hand. Dominant position. Fujita slams him this time. We've seen so many goddamn slams in this fight. And now Fujita trying to pass. It's a scramble, though. Yeah, Coleman. Listen, he's real good. He's probably the better wrestler out of the two, I would definitely say. I don't know why he was the favorite in Kazuchika Fujita. I really don't. I think he's the better wrestler, is Mark Coleman. His striking isn't great, but Fujita's isn't great either. It's not like he's known for being a great striker. He's just tough as shit. Which, I mean, so far that's helped him out, obviously, but man. Well, as I say that, Fujita's now been out wrestling him, so maybe he is the better wrestler, obviously, once Coleman is tired. Knee strike to the thigh. They're on the verge of exhaustion here. Nice close range elbow. Another elbow. Throws a knee. He's then trying to turn around so his back is against the ropes. Clear opportunity for Coleman, though. He's able to move in fast, clinch with him. Got him with the slam. I mean, it's just been crazy. They've been slamming the shit out of each other. Oh, Fujita went for the double underhook. That wasn't going to happen. They stand him back up. Coleman, again with a takedown. Yeah, he's exhausted. No surprise there. He's been working hard. Oh, wow, he's inside control now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mark Coleman raining down some shots. Now he's got his back. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Fourth and final round. Oh, nice 1-2 from Fujita. Oh, nice two quick jabs here from Coleman. So he's swinging. Not a lot of power behind him. I think he's just throwing the throw. And Vegeta with the aggressor in this grapple exchange. He's got him against the ropes. And yeah, both guys are very, very tired. I don't think we're going to see... Oh, well, as I say that, about to say, I don't think we're going to see another slam. We might see a takedown, but no... Oh, my God, he went for a neck crank. That was crazy. Doesn't get it, though. Went for it again. I don't think he's going to get that neck crank, but I like that he's going for it, though. He's looking for a submission, at least. That was wild, though. That might have been the first guy to try a neck crank, though, in the save. It's pretty wild. Left jab. Coleman avoids the big right. Two-punch combination doesn't hit either of them. And now another clinch for Mark Coleman. Kind of against the... Oh, no, never mind. Vegeta's now in control. Now he's the one who's got to get up against the ropes and control him. Oh, no. Coleman now is back in control. Tough, tough break. It's not a pretty affair here in this final round. But we do see, I think, Mark Coleman won that fight. Yeah. And they agree as well. Great win for Mark Coleman. Tough break for Kazuki Fujita. But this is a tough debut to fight someone like Mark Coleman in your debut. We did not give him an easy fight. He wants Brian Johnson next. Well, that's an easy fight that we're not going to make for you, to be honest there. Because you're much better than Brian Johnson. But our main card opens up. Tetsuji Kato and Matt Hughes. We'll see if Matt can have a better performance tonight than Mark. Oh, wow. Went for the big right hand at Tetsuji Kato. And, yeah, that's going to give Matt Hughes. Now I'm going to call him Mark. Matt Hughes gets a belly to the belly, though. He slammed him down. Oh, my fucking God. He is immediately destroying his knees. Destroying his ribs with his knees. And now Tetsuji Kato is about to get slammed again, probably. Oh, no. A couple of nice short punches. That's got him against the ropes. Another knee strike. He's kneeing the shit out of him. There's a short left uppercut. Now he's stomping away. This man came out for fucking violence. I'm loving that from Matt Hughes. I mean, he is putting on a clinic. Tetsuji Kato's not going away, though. He is a very tough fucker. Glancing elbow here. Out of the clinch. Oh, boy. Got him with that one. Cut his ass up with a large gash above his forehead now. Trips him. Another knee just above the hip. Some more knees. Armbar. Not happening. Knee above the hips. I mean, listen. Matt Hughes, they're going to keep standing him up. He's going to take him right back down. He's going to either take him down, he's going to take him up against the ropes, and knee away. More shots. He's probably going to elbow him here after that knee. Oh, nope. There's the uppercut. Jesus Christ. They're going to check on that cut. Not a fight ender. But, I mean, fucking Jesus. I mean, Matt Hughes is just... He went from 0 to 100 from the very beginning of this fight. It has just been a full-on assault. But again, Tetsuji Kato trying to go for a 1-2, and again, he gets caught. You think he would have learned for the last round. But Kato, again, clenched up against the ropes. More uppercuts, more elbows. Knees to the ribs. I mean, he's just getting fucking demolished. Kato, though, still fighting. But he is just inflicting punishment, is Matt Hughes. Oh, well, Tetsuji Kato gets out of it. So now Kato, I mean, he's starting to feel the fatigue. I mean, he's been getting his ass beat. I'm surprised he's still going. Honestly, again, 15 minutes of pretty much pure beatdown from Matt Hughes. But there's a 1-2, so maybe he's got something going here, but nope. Matt Hughes got a dominant position to grapple. Yeah, he's got a couple of range punches, a couple of close range punches. Now here's a trip. Side control again. Kimura, not happening. Again, the quick stand-up. I think it's helping him out a lot, though. I think it's making it to where these guys are going to work very, very hard for this fight. Press him against the ropes. Nice short uppercut. And now, again, knee inside his own thigh. Stalemate here. Here we go. And, yeah, I mean, Matt Hughes coming in with the clinch and sweep. Doesn't get it, though. No, but he's got that short strikes there to the side of the head. Now he trips him. Yep. Matt Hughes, a very, very tough performance for him because he's got 20 minutes of pure dominance, but he's pretty much tired himself out, I would say, for the second half of this fight. So this might be the time for Tetsuji Kato to finally catch him with something when he's on his back. But who knows? Who knows? Matt Hughes stomping down on his foot. Caught him with a knee inside his thigh. I don't think they're going to give him enough time, really, to get something going from the bottom, though. I will say that they have been standing him up very, very fast. Now he's got him against the ropes. Knee strikes here, elbows, reopens that gash, left side of the stomach. Yeah, I mean, Matt Hughes, I don't know what he's going to do in this final round because he's been working extremely hard to put him away, and it's not happening. Tetsuji Kato is still ticking. Another uppercut, some more dirty boxing, right to the ear, rather. Now they're up again, wrestling, got him up against the ropes. Again, just controlling him, wrestling very, very intently here. And man, there's like another clinch, gets a down position. Hughes is a dirty boxer looking to inflict some trying to inflict some punishment, rather. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, now Kato's pretty much empty. So now both guys are going to be totally gassed by this final round. Yeah, Matt Hughes, I mean, he's looking good. He's looking good, but it's, I don't think he's going to get a finish, unfortunately for him, but he's extremely, extremely fucked up. It's Tetsuji Kato here. This has been all Matt Hughes. We kind of made this fight off of the sole whim of what happened in the Pride FC fights. Obviously, new save, new mod entirely, in a completely different Tetsuji Kato, because Matt Hughes just has been completely dominant, beating him up in all facets of this one. Knees to the body, your sharp, short punches, uppercuts, elbows out of the clinch. I mean, he has been piecing him up all fight long, and now he's trapped up against the ropes, and there's a quick elbow. Oh, warns him again to stay active. Yeah, I mean, they're both just exhausted. This probably turned into a bit of a snooze fest with them being so exhausted. Kato trying to go for the takedown, not happening. Oh, wow. And now he also went for it again, but Matt Hughes blocks it, takes control. Got him against the ropes. Yeah, Kato's in trouble. Short uppercut again, quick elbow strike. Over, under. Went for the trip, but Kato blocked it. Oh, well, now he's got him up against the ropes and trips him down there. Wow, can't do anything. So he's now still inside control. Are they going to stand him up already? Oh, no, they actually let him fight for a bit. Obviously, Matt Hughes is going to be winning this fight. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. He beat the fuck out of Tetsuji Kato. And he kept on ticking. Carlos Newton taking on Cristiano Marcelo. John McCarthy, our referee, Big John, for this welterweight fight. Here we go. Round one begins. Newton looking to set up a shot. Marcelo aggressively takes the initiative. Newton tries to goes for a takedown. Marcelo with a 1-2 doesn't land either blow, and Newton's going to get this takedown. Great stuff already from Carlos Newton. Not getting hit stand-up wise, but Big John's going to make sure that these guys are going to earn it, though. Oh, wow. And went in for the clinch. Did Marcelo looking to suck him to his guard. Not happening, though. And also now he's got control of this Carlos Newton. He trips him down. Tripped him. Some elbows. Not doing much damage, but he's elbowing away. Big John stand him up again. Jab. Fails to land his home, though. Lands the right hand, though. And now Marcelo coming in with another clinch. Trying to suck him into the guard. Not happening. He gets tripped instead. Yeah, that's been tough to see for Marcelo. He's been wanting to keep him in his guard by just sucking him into it, but he's just been getting taken down left and right. Hasn't stuffed one of them. And now, oh boy, Carlos Newton's got side control with about 20 seconds. Now it's 4 seconds, so he's not going to do anything. Already shot in for the takedown and got it to start the second. Carlos Newton, I mean, he is a machine in there. Stalemate, though, and they're already going to stand back up and clinch. Marcelo, is he going to finally get him? Oh, he finally got him in a guard. Trying to see what he can do from the bottom. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Yeah, that's up. And Big John's going to stand him back up. Caught him with a straight right here. There we go, Marcelo. But he gets caught with a takedown, though. And yeah, Carlos Newton has been a takedown machine. Sure, he hasn't really had a great position once he's gotten the takedowns, but the way this fight has went, that's probably just going to be enough. Just all these takedowns. He's got side control again, but again, he's going to run out of time. Third round. Newton shoots in. Already got, oh no. Never mind. Oh, he's got the takedown. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Let's say side control. Went for it. Doesn't have time to secure it, though. Ends up in guard, trying to pass this Marcelo. He's ready for it, so he keeps him firmly in guard. past the half guard. Trying to scramble. And he's going to regret that because he's got side control off of that. Another round where it's just going to be completely dominant. Oh, wow, Marcelo looking for mount. It's a scramble. Loses out on it. So, yeah, Carlos Newton on time. Looking for an underhook, trying to get a scramble. Too quick, though. Side control. Yeah, Carlos Newton has been tremendous tonight. Oh, well. Now that Marcelo again trying to suck him in his guard. He does so. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think he's got anything going out of that. He's not getting credited for takedowns. It's been brutal, I would say, for Cristiano Marcelo, because every now start of this round, he's been taken down, hasn't stopped a single one. It's been just a dominant performance. Absolutely dominant. Another takedown from Carlos Newton. I mean, he's got to have close to 10 now. He's been incredible. Another takedown. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's averaging like, 2 takedowns, or not even. He's averaging like 3 or 4 takedowns a round at this rate. There's another one. He definitely has passed 10 for sure now. Scramble, bad idea. Yeah, Carlos Newton's got side control. Yeah, he's in trouble. He is in big, big trouble here. Big John stands him up. Fatigue obviously creeping in. Calm with a straight right, but it's not going to do anything. Because fucking Carlos Newton is a demon. And there's a unanimous decision win for the Ronin. Carlos Newton, he goes to 6-3, 3-3 for Marcelo. And thanks over to Connected to Titans MMA. Always very responsible to all of his friends, family, and supporters. Our co-main event, the Predator Don Fry against the Boa Constrictor, Alexei Oleinik. 15 pounds does Don Fry have on him, but Alexei Oleinik already shoots in. Just got a hold of a leg. Push him against the ropes. Just going to wear him down a little bit up against the ropes. Now sweeps him. Good shit. Don Fry's in trouble. Yeah, got side control now. Americana. That would have been crazy. The fucking Americana Don Fry. Looking for the arm triangle. Knee bar. He's going for everything. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they stand him back up. And Oleinik gets the single leg. It's going to be a rough night for a lot of guys tonight by the looks of it. We've seen some pretty dominating performances grappling-wise. And Don Fry, I mean, he's at least stuffing these no, he's not stuffing takedowns. He's 3 for 4 on them, but he's been stopping every submission attempt. And they are plentiful in that round. Obviously, all Alexei Oleinik. Here we go. Oh, my Lord. There's Don Fry's power, though. Caught him with a right hook. Knocked him down. Could finish the fight here. Went for an arm triangle. That's a terrible idea. Should have kept on going with the strikes. And he's going to probably get enough time to recover here. Went for the takedown. Doesn't get it. But he's got him against the ropes, and he sweeps him here. Got his back now. Oh, boy. Body triangle. Yep. Flatten him out. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What a win for Alexei Oleinik. A extremely tough loss for Don Fry. Rocked him, dropped him, couldn't get him done though. And he went for the arm triangle, and it was his biggest mistake of the fight. So it gave him an out, made him, stand back up, and he gets the takedown. So, tries to get him off him by just giving up his back. And terrible idea. Very, very terrible game plan from Don Fry. Unfortunate to see. Ken Shamrock gets the single leg right off the rip. We might have a new middleweight champion by the looks of it here. Got him turtled up. Pounds away. Shamrock is in trouble by the strikes. And yeah, Ken, I mean, he's going to be the bigger guy tonight. But Bustamante, looking for the takedown, doesn't get it. Doesn't get that one either. Wow. Ken Shamrock's getting these takedowns. Bustamante can't stop him. We might have a new middleweight champion by the looks of it. Oh, wow, he avoids the threat of the leg lock, so now he's holding Shamrock in a turtled up position. Yeah, probably a good idea to make sure nobody's legs are exposed. And went for a dominant position again in a clinch and a trip, which he got. Some big right hands from Ken Shamrock. I'm liking the ground and pound. Looking to take him down. Got it. Lands on his hands and knees, though, so not a full takedown, I would say, but now Bustamante trying to scramble. Oh, boy. Looking for the takedown. He got him. Now he's got side control. Ken Shamrock, fucking perfect 10 minutes there. I mean, that was a great round. He's definitely winning the fight so far. Bustamante, though, still has a lot left in him. And it is for sure. You cannot count him out. Shamrock coming in. Trying to use his wrestling skills, but it's going to get out-wrestled here. Bustamante doesn't get these takedowns. There we go. He's finally got the trip. Got side control. Never mind. He only got half guard. Now he's going to mount. Oh, boy. That's the thing. Bustamante, he can kind of rope-a-dope you a little bit. All it takes is one great transition or one great submission, and he can win a fight. Shamrock's been in trouble here. He kept him down there. Oh boy, now he's got his back. That both hooks in. Wow, he didn't flatten him out. I thought that was going to be it. Great stuff, though. Both men looking good now. Bustamante had a great comeback round. Now he's out-wrestled again. Bustamante, I mean, the wrestling, he can do it longer for Ken Shamrock. I just think Ken's size fucked him up here. Went for the mount, didn't get it. Now he's got side control. Now he's going back to mount. Gives up his back instead. Oh my, both hooks in, and he got him. Tapped him out. Ken Shamrock. Nice being here. Way to come in and, that was a great fight, though. That was a fantastic fight. Ken, I mean, if this was, again, like the Pancrase fight, 15-minute round, he probably would have won it. He dominated Bustamante in that first round, but he just could not keep it going. As far as, pay-per-view wise, we did pretty well, I'd assume. Critical rating was pretty good as well. Yeah, we increased the popularity in a lot of regions. Good shit. Good shit all the way around. Yeah, I mean, Bustamante, we got to give him some love. Olenix as well. Mark Coleman being the underdog in that fight. Yeah, Melvin Manoff was great. And honestly, Jackie Mance, I thought he did really well. And we still made money, too, so good shit. Made 100 grand. Can't beat that. As we will catch you guys next time for the May in Manhattan show, as we will be seeing Mike Quick Swick and Matt Serra. So Mike's back, and 100% he's going to fight Matt Serra. 5'6" Matt Serra versus 6'3" Mike Swick. 6'1" Mike Swick. Still, a hell of a reach and height advantage for Mike Swick. We'll see if he can get it done. Become the new welterweight champion. Take care, everyone.